Chiamaka was a bright and ambitious 25-year-old from Nali Village, known for her kindness and intelligence. She had dreams of becoming a teacher, guiding the children of her community to brighter futures. Life in the village had its challenges, but Chiamaka always found joy in the simple things: long walks by the stream, the laughter of children playing, and the comfort of her small but cozy home.
Are you watching without subscribing?
One night, everything changed. Chiamaka had always trusted her uncle. He was family, after all, and had been around for as long as she could remember. But that trust was shattered when he came to her home unexpectedly, catching her alone in her bedroom. His presence was unsettling, and before she could react, the unthinkable happened. He overpowered her, and in a moment of violence, everything she knew about safety, family, and trust was ripped away. The days that followed were a blur. The weight of shame, fear, and confusion bore down on her. She didn't know who to turn to, who would believe her. Her uncle was respected in the community. While she was just a young woman, still finding her place, she felt silenced, trapped in a darkness that seemed too heavy to escape. But deep within, a spark of resilience remained. One morning, as the sun rose over Nali Village, Chiamaka made a decision. She wouldn't let what happened define her. She would speak. She would seek justice, not just for herself, but for any other girl or woman who had ever been made to feel powerless. It wasn't easy. The road to healing was long, and each day brought its own set of challenges. But Chiamaka knew that her strength didn't lie in silence. It lay in her voice. With the support of a close friend, she found the courage to report the incident. At first, there were whispers, and the village's elders were divided on what to believe. But Chiamaka's unwavering resolve began to shift the tide. Her bravery encouraged other women to come forward, sharing their own stories of abuse that had been kept hidden for too long. As her story spread, Chiamaka's community began to rally around her. Slowly, the village began to recognize the importance of believing and supporting survivors of abuse. With the help of a local women's advocacy group, Chiamaka pursued legal action against her uncle. It was a difficult process, but eventually, justice was served. Her uncle was held accountable for his actions. Though the scars of that night would remain, Chiamaka found healing in her newfound purpose. She became an advocate for women's rights in Nali Village, working to create safe spaces for young girls and educating the community about consent, respect, and the importance of supporting survivors of violence. Years later, when Chiamaka stood in front of a classroom full of children, she smiled with pride. She had become the teacher she always dreamed of being. But more than that, she had become a symbol of strength, resilience, and hope for her village. Chiamaka had transformed her pain into power.
Are you watching without subscribing?